It all began when a group of illegal fishermen hunting down whales in the open ocean. Their massive ships laden with equipment, meant to ensnare this helpless whales, causing pain as they were cruelly dragged aboard. Among them, one whale in particular was visibly suffering, its eyes filled with tears that reflected the sheer agony it endured. Aquaman witnessed the pitiful sight of the whale's suffering, was overcome with fury, smashed the chains binding the captured creatures, and sank the offending ship with his strength, dragging it into the depths below. One of the fishermen managed to send out an emergency signal to the authorities, which was also picked up by Cyborg, alerting him to the conflict that is happening in the ocean. The Justice League quickly convened, analyzing the distress call, and learning not only of the sinking ship, but also of fishermen caught in the fray, prompting them to spring into action with a plan to de-escalate the problem. Aquaman assembled his vast undersea army, his gaze filled with anger, and declares the time for tolerance had passed. His charge began with a powerful punch to the mothership, and as one of the fishermen fell into the water, Aquaman caught him, refusing his pleas for mercy, reminding him of the lack of mercy shown to the poor whales they had slaughtered. The Justice League arrived on the scene. They attempted to reason with Aquaman, urging him to stop the violence and allow for a peaceful resolution. Diana tried to mediate, but the situation took an unexpected turn when one of Aquaman's soldiers mistakenly fired upon her, fearing she posed a threat to their king. This act enraged Aquaman, who demanded to know who was responsible, berating the soldier for angering an Amazon. But before he could apologize, Diana delivered a powerful punch, sending Aquaman flying. Aquaman plunged into the ocean. He was met by a pod of whales that approached him. One particularly whale communicated with him, asking him to protect them and everyone in the ocean. His eyes reignited and determined to fight for his kingdom. A war broke out. The Justice League fought Aquaman's armies, and suddenly, someone got a hold of Diana's feet that came from the ocean. It was revealed to be Aquaman. He tried to drag Diana into the depths, attempting to drown her, only for Shazam to intervene, pulling Aquaman to the surface. Shazam tried to reason with Aquaman, insisting that he was outmatched and urging him to end the conflict. But Aquaman has a trump card up his sleeves, a colossal weapon that is capable of mass destruction. The Justice League struggled to comprehend what they were facing. The sea began to churn violently, and Hawkgirl spotted what appeared to be a mountain rising from the depths, though Shazam quickly realized it was no goddamn ordinary mountain, but the mythical Kraken. The monstrous Kraken towered above them, its tentacles dwarfing even the largest ships. It began to attack indiscriminately, leaving the Justice League on the brink of defeat. Just as all hope seemed lost, Superman arrived, effortlessly weaving through the Kraken's thrashing limbs, and confronts Aquaman directly, demanding an end to this madness. Aquaman relented under Superman's threat to kill the Kraken, ordering the beast to retreat, but his defiance remained as he warned Superman that the sea was his alone to command, setting the stage for an even greater all-out war. With his armies held the surface world as hostage, Superman, however, had a plan of his own, and as Aquaman ordered his armies to invade the surface world, Superman took action in a way that shocked even his closest allies. The Justice League worked together to lift the entirety of Atlantis from the ocean floor, pushing it to the surface and holding it hostage. Superman's declared that anyone who dares threaten the world should first know how powerful they are dealing with.